Hello! I don't know why I'm out of breath. I just rushed in with some water. Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Tosses me in jail? There's nothing rough about him? Damn!
So nice.
Psyducks, thank you so much for the tier 1. Really appreciate it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn my fan on because it is kind of warm in here. Whew. What are we blaming Alex for today? I'm assuming a lot of things. Been a while since I've caught a stream. What's up, Mad Mantis? How you doing? Absolute levels. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate it, man. I'm awake, so that's something. Dude, this morning, I don't know about you guys, but this morning, I had the toughest time. My hair is a disaster right now. I had the toughest time waking up this morning. It was terrible. And I think this morning had to be one of the worst times I've ever woken up and I felt like shit. It wasn't even I felt sick. I just felt like tired, you know?
So nice.
Sean B, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
Go.
Yeah, dude. Seriously. Guys, I might turn on the AC. It might be loud, but let me just... I think I can activate it from here. Because I am sweaty right now. Oh, the humidity is crazy right now. That is wild.
Rough TKL? Sounds like it's about to put up a fight. Let the battle of the switches begin.
Little bit, dude. It's going to be a little rough. It's an interesting keyboard. I don't know if my... Oh, you know what I want to do? Is my link not working in the... Hold on, I actually want to change the command really quickly because the command should have the link, but the link didn't link. Go figure. The link didn't link. I just want to know my hoodie came in. I love it. It's so soft. Wore it to work. Do you find it's really warm? I am struggling to... I really want to wear it now. I'm waiting for the weather to cool down a little bit more, but it is so... That sweater is so warm, dude. Oh, I did not mean to go into this mode. Did not mean to. Alright, should have the link now. But, I mean, I hope everyone's been having a good day today. Let me tell you guys about something that happened to me. When I tell you guys I really don't like using UPS, I truly mean I hate using UPS. So today I got a notice that I owed $230 for a package that came... Well, okay, I didn't know this part beforehand, but just so you guys are aware, it's a package that apparently came in 4 months ago. And so I called up UPS, and I'm like, what package is this for? So essentially, because I've never seen this piece of mail before, it was sent to collections. And this happens very often with UPS. And they're, the collection people don't care because they want the money. So I don't really expect anything out of them. But I'm like, UPS, what package is this? What is this from? Guys, I kid you not. They just kept repeating the same shit over again, being like, you accepted it. You accepted the package. Therefore, you owe the money. And I'm just like, well, I don't even know what this is for. Maybe it's a package I never got. What if this is just some sort of practical joke from UPS? Can I have proof? They're just like, no, man, we can't give you proof. And I'm just like, what is this right now? What is happening? Why do I just owe random money to you guys? And then the guy, just so you guys know, the way UPS works is the way they say they work. Let's just pretend I'm shipping something to Avo, right? If I claim the packages, let's just say it's a pack of gum. We're sending Avo a pack of gum. And I say it's $1,200, 1,200 USD. Well, let's just say Canadian, because let's just pretend Avo is from Canada and I'm in the US. Well, because of the way that it works is it's percentage of what the package is, it's tax. And then they also have brokerage. Even if it's not actually $1,200, Avo should owe money. But instead of letting Avo know ahead of time, they'll give them the package and be like, there you go, man. And then when you be like, do I owe nothing? They're going to be like, yeah, man, not nothing. 4 months later, they're going to be like, actually, you owe us something. So the guy was laughing about it, and I don't know why that set me off. When he was giggling, he's like, yeah, that's just the way it works. So I was like, okay, I'd like to send you a package, man, just a token of my appreciation. And because I ended up speaking to like the guy in charge, not just the level 1 tech guy. And then he like went quiet. I'm like, yeah, like I'd like to send you a package. I'm gonna label it as $3,000, and I hope to God that it gets, you know, $1,000 worth of fees, and you have no fucking choice other than to pay it. And then he was like all fed up that I was talking back to him. But I'm just like, dude, I'm getting nowhere. Like I'm legitimately getting nowhere with UPS. I owe them random money all the time. And at the end of the conversation, as with all my conversations with UPS, I'm like, I would like to set up an account with you guys, but it keeps giving me error messages. No matter how many times I try to set up accounts, no matter how many different browsers, no matter how... And the guy says like, that you can't do anything then. You're going to have to stick with this system. I'm just like, all right, dude. But yeah, that was pretty much my day. Random $230 bill. Most likely for a package, a client package, but I just... Because it's from 4 months ago and I have no way of cross-comparing, we'll never know. I hope you guys had a better day than I did. I mean, other than that, though, I think the day went well. My day went the opposite. I got a random $240 check. Fucking Avo, man. Avo is actually UPS. I have tried so many things, OTY. Yeah, I mean, that's the bright side, Kush, for real. At least it wasn't too crazy. I've been lazy until now. Oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of... So, 2 things before we start the stream today. This is the giveaway board today. In case you guys want something fun. I believe this was called the Aquila. Yeah, the Aquila. I don't know how to pronounce it, actually. This is the board today. This one here won't come with switches, but it will have stabs that are already done. So, yeah, this is the board. This is the giveaway if we hit the sub goal today. I mean, I don't even mind the purple bottom on this. It's kind of cool. But, yeah. Pretty cool. What mount is it? I believe it's a gasket mount. I'm pretty positive it is. Looks like a drop-in sink. Oh my god. Wow, what a board. It's actually really nice. Like, it's genuinely pretty cool when you have it on the desk. Who made this? It was vendored by Key Spenceri. I don't actually remember the designer, but I just know the name of the board being the Aquila. It's really nice. I hope someone will... I mean, I've been... Truth be told, I wanted to give this away like for 2 giveaways now, but I've been like, nah, I actually really like this board. Like, maybe I'll keep this one here for a collection. But you know what? Today I was just like, I think we just have to part with it because as much as I want it, I feel like someone else would give this a better home. It is a very pretty looking board. Top is kind of funky, but that bottom looks really nice. Yeah, the bottom is pretty cool, actually. The badge is neat. It's a fun board. I don't think this got too much attention when it released, but it genuinely is something pretty unique. I thought I've seen it all. I guess not. Do you mind if I take some chicken shawarma with... Dude, wait, you're making some? Bro, I am still feeling that shawarma I got the other day. Like, in a good way. It was so damn good. Because I told myself like a month and a half ago that I've been craving shawarma for like a while now. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that spot might be my new spot. Although it's way too far from me and I have to order from it. But it's called, if anyone cares in Toronto, it's called Wanas. I don't know how to pronounce it. W-A-N-A-S shawarma. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I need to go get another one soon. I might actually go. I don't think it's Wonos. I think it's Wanas. So W-A-N-A-S. What do you find scratchier? The Quantum or Encore? This one, dude. This is the scratchiest board I've ever built. Also, I'm sorry, the air conditioner's going to run for a bit, guys. I'm sweating like crazy, so... But yeah, if we hit the sub goal today, we'll give away the board. Dude, shawarmas slap. Shawarmas are just like... I've had really bad ones, although, like some really bad shawarmas. But, dude, I love shawarma. Can barely hear the AC? Perfect. Okay, last thing. I have to open this up. But, did I tell you guys what happened with those Pokemon artisans? Did I ever let you guys... Did I ever put that story out there? Yeah? Well, they came in today. These are from, was it 3 years ago that I allegedly ordered these? Kind of cool. Yeah, these are from my dad. I'm just gonna open this here with you guys because I promised you guys we'd open them.
You got a catch 'em all.
Hell yeah, dude. Spork, thank you so much. Also, Keep Dweeb, thank you so much for the tier 1. God, this is like... Why can't I open this? Very late package. It was my own fault.
Keepweeb underscore gifted a tier 1
Hello?
sub to Nan0B0T69.
Thank you, Keep Dweeb. I can't get over how good the Quantum looks. Dude, it is such a good board. I know there's extras going to be running, but if you guys get one, let me know what you guys put in it. Long time coming with these. So what's this one here? This is the Ditto. Oh my goodness. Look how cute that thing is. Yeah, oh! There was extras of the Encore, and there's also going to be extras of one single Copper Sonnet, the collaboration one tomorrow, and 10 regular ones. So if you guys want, I'll give you guys the inside scoop. It'll be 1 p.m. tomorrow. If you guys want to go for one of those. How cute is this, though? Alright, so we got this guy. No, Encore was today. Yeah, 1 p.m. Canadian time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Or, let me triple check actually. Was it PST? Let me double check. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern, so my time. This is the one I really wanted to get from my dad. It's Psyduck, I believe. Is this the Psyduck one? Yeah, it's the Psyduck one. I just thought this one here was goofy. And, we went to go see, like, my dad took us to go watch the, well, both my parents did, to go watch the, Pokemon the first movie. And one of the things he always said afterwards was, like, he mimicked Psyduck. Yeah, these are SA profiles. This is the cool one now. Not that those weren't cool. Got a little Blastoise. These are sweet. Dude, I know. I think the new ones are even nicer. Like, these are part of the old batch, but damn, these are really cool too. Cease and desist incoming. I mean, they've been operating for a little while, so very, very cool. I'll leave them up here on the desk in case anyone wants to look. Yeah, they have like a how to not destroy. I've never seen this before. That is funny. No, they're not licensed. From what I understand is they were gonna get licensed, and then they went through all the process, and then Pokemon basically said, but you can't do these designs anymore. You have to do our designs. So I think the license ended up going, well, not going, but the person who ended up getting the actual license was Dwarf Factory, not S-Craft. S-Craft is still operating by just doing fan art. So, but we're going to be building the Rough TKL today. So new one's a Korean brand. They've released a few boards in Korea apparently, or are gonna be releasing boards. This is their first foray into, I guess, the Western market. They're releasing originally they were gonna do a rough 75%, and they ended up prioritizing the release of their TKL. It's an interesting looking board. I will say, you guys, when I open it, you guys will be like, oh, it seems very inspired. It is. It is a very inspired TKL by a lot of other classics in the hobby. In terms of other details about this, Unfortunately, there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot. This is a pretty early prototype. So the most I can tell you is it's going to be top mount. It's going to have a 7-degree angle. It's going to have an F13 key on it. So it's going to be, I think, a fixed F13 layout. And then there should be a PCB that's hot swap and solder. And then it weighs a bunch weighs almost 2.6 kilos unbuilt. So it's an interesting looking board. It seems, again, a very crazy nod to a lot of the classics in the hobby. I'm personally looking forward to this one here because, I don't know, with TKLs, I feel me with TKLs is I need to have classic designs. Like, absolutely need to have them. Let me just see. Did they send me any rough pricing? I'm just triple checking any messaging. I don't think they did, or else I would have wrote it down in my notes here. No, there's no pricing. No. Okay, I don't have any pricing, so that's going to be left up to, I guess, them in the future. But let's take a look, shall we? Rough pricing for the rough TKL. All right, I did slightly just take a peek at it just to make sure it was in okay condition. But I guess let's take a look at everything else first here. Now, originally, I believe they were going to vendor this with swag keys, but they think they ended up saying they wanted to vendor this by themselves. So you might see some of the swag keys packaging, but it's not going to be vendored with them. So it looks like we have a carbon fiber plate, an aluminum plate, and then a polycarbonate plate. Ooh, I might go with that. They did send over both PCBs. So let's take a look at these PCBs here too. That plate on the spacebar. Yeah, it's an interesting plate. We'll take a look at that more in detail. So this is the hot swap PCB. A lot of good options here. We have split backspace in case you want it, split right, both enters. You know what? A lot of really good options for this. The only thing it's really missing is ISO, but I'm not particularly upset with that, although it is nice to have. I'm hoping the solder version at least has that. I don't know if there's plate cutouts for it though, so perhaps not. Let's see this guy. I don't know what we're going to do today. Maybe we'll just do the hot swap today, because I'm not too sure what I want to build this with. Like, plate-wise. Yeah, I mean, this still has just about everything the exact same. I don't think there's anything different between the PCBs other than soldering. So we do get everything in both. That is really nice to see. So that's already a really good start. Ants, I agree with you. A no BS plate, or sorry, PCB. Really good start to this board already. Both are 1.6, no flex cuts. Very, very classic. And that's kind of the theme with this board, it seems. Also, how's your guys' day today? No Alps compatibility, though, no. We'll see one of these plates. Maybe I'll take out the carbon fiber. Let's see. Interesting plate. I wonder, so will this allow you to access the spacebar stabs without needing to take off anything else? I'm already kind of liking the ideology here. It looks like we have larger gaps where the stabs would go. It's going to be our classic top mount. So I'm thinking maybe we go with polycarbonate. Dude, so far, this is nice. We talked about this yesterday. Yeah. So far, this is nice. Yeah, we did talk about the leaving space for the stabilizer housings. All right. Very, very, very good start. Let's move this off to the side for now. I wish I knew pricing. I don't know pricing, though. That's the only thing I wish I knew coming into this. I did ask in one of my emails, but they don't have any pricing for us. Okay. Now to lift this out of this box. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let me get this. Jesus, how do I get this unwrapped? Give me 1 sec, guys. We need to kind of figure this out together here. I really don't know the expectation here. Is there like no way that I can... Maybe I'll just get scissors. Please try CRP. It definitely feels a little bit number 2 key cult inspired. But if you take a look at the number 2 key cult, it's a different shape on the bottom. Like the way the weight is on this is very different. I do not like this. I know someone went so ham with the saran wrap here. The logo's almost the same. The logo on it? Not really. The logo here looks like a screw. Not really a key.
So nice.
GOBO, thank you so much for continuing your sub, dude. I appreciate that, man. So, I mean, a number 2 key cult will have the whole entire bottom be the weight. This is more of, I mean, I think, let's be real here. I think this is feeling inspired because of 2 things. The pattern on this, which Key Cult's not the only person to do this. And I feel like, to a certain degree, but not so much, this back piece over here, this has a lot more sharper corners, while the Key Cult one is more rounded. Now, the milling effect does not translate to the back of this. It's only on the bottom. It does look really good, though. And actually, did they not provide any feet for us? Well, I'll double check to see if there was accessories and anything. But yeah, it does seem to extend only to the back. Yeah, the whole piece has milling. Now, they did mention there's going to be a few different colors, and I believe this black one might be one of their more special edition ones. Oh, Rum, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, dude. And again, I don't know pricing of this. How much does the board weigh? 2.6 kilos, apparently unbuilt. It's pretty heavy. I mean, in terms of everything else, though, guys, this is a pretty, like I said, it's a pretty standard, no frills design. Which you can take that as a good or bad thing. I think, from my perspective, I don't quite understand this logo. I'm impartial to this myself. Redeemed a compliment? Okay, I'll compliment him in 1 second. I'm not too partial on this like random logo here. I don't quite understand it, and I think that's the problem. It doesn't really make any sense. So I would like for them to either put nothing here, or the classic for me would just to be put, you know, I don't know, put nothing, or just put the company name or something, or I don't know, something else, some other better, more cohesive design here. I don't really like this. I don't really understand this. I love the milling. The milling looks, I mean, I don't know how I can show you guys this any better, but this is a phenomenal pattern they did here. They did a really good job on this. It looks very premium. Yeah, the pattern's really nice. Now, in terms of a side profile, this is your basic wedge. And again, we have no price points to kind of go off of here. I'll update with you guys on a price point, but I don't have that at the moment. Your basic wedge, lower front height. We'll get a front height measurement here in a bit too. And then for the back, it's interesting though, because this curves on the back over here. So this piece is rounded, but they didn't really continue that rounding on the top, which, I don't know, I kind of like having this sharper corner here. Personally, it feels a little bit more unique, and it feels a little bit more, you know, dashing, daring. I don't know the right word here. It's a bit more striking to have this sharper corner for the weight over here. Other than that, not much else. Someone asked the screws are NO matched. I think it's just the reflection of the gold on the silver screws. Are there quotes for this yet, Alex? As far as I know, no. This I don't care for too much, guys. But you know what? I don't hate it. I just don't care for it. This word rough over here. I think it's all right. I think it does. I don't really understand this with the rest of the design again. So that's a really thin side bezels. Yeah, I was gonna get to that too. I haven't really talked too much about the top frame here, but interesting. Internal weight here. So again, not. I know this feels inspired, like very key cult TKL inspired, but it's really not. So the weight does kind of slot in here as well, and it looks like maybe this is a two-part weight. So it has an internal and then a bottom weight, which is interesting to see as well. And then we have some screws. Then we have these beautiful, and this is what I really like about this, thin side bezels. I think I would ditch this rough logo, or maybe just make this slightly engraved if you really want to keep it. Maybe change up the typeface. But the top, the bottom being thicker than the side bezels, oof. I gotta admit, that looks delish, dude. I mean, I think this is a prototype, like in every sense of the manner, because they haven't sent anything else to me, so, or haven't given me much else information. Yeah, like even if they put this logo, their new one logo, I would have preferred this over here rather than this typeface for the word rough. But maybe that's what makes this keyboard a bit unique. God, this is heavy though. All right. There's not much else we can really talk about this. We'll do the measurements for the front height towards the end. I'm a little disappointed they didn't send any feet over. Let me triple check the box here. I'm just not seeing it. No, the hard shell doesn't have any feet in it. What's it made of? This is aluminum and brass. Oh, this is heavy, dude. Rough should be centered, kind of random for location. I actually like it there. The more I look at it, the more I don't mind it. It feels stenciled on, so it's kind of neat, I guess. But let's start assembling our PCB. Now, I think I'm going to do the hot swap unit today, just because I don't know what I want to do for a plate. I'm thinking polycarbonate, but I think I'm going to stick to hot swap for today. It's a bit rough. Is it actually 3 kilos? Here, we'll get our scale and we'll get our measuring tape and we'll do stuff. Hold on. Wait, do I have my little measuring tape? Where did I stick you? I don't know where I put my measuring tape actually. I'll have to find that here in a moment. Alright, we will weigh it though. Alright, I need to know from you guys. What do you guys think? They tell them the truth? Or is this just pure baloney? Okay, 10 kilos. I mean, what did we say? 2.6? Did we say 2.6? 2.6 kilos. About. Let's, hold on. Let me take off the desk pad. The desk pad could be giving us some false readings here. 1 second, 1 second. I don't know why I paused the music for all this stuff. 2.6 kilos. What did they give for an estimate again? 2.9? I thought they did get 2.6. Did I not read 2.6? Yeah, it says 2.6 to 2.7. I think what they're saying by that, Alfred, when they say full total weight to 2.9 to 3.1 kilos, I think that means with the PCB and switches and keycaps. Because it does say the housing itself, being this, is 2.6 to 2.7. I don't know if there'd be a big reason to lie about that. 500 gram switches, caps would be crazy. We'll give it another go, Alfred, towards the end.
Hey, Alex,
Maybe they're
7
overestimating it.
months. Almost at the
Maybe they
9-month
use
man,
metal
then you have
keycaps.
a new child. Just kidding. Hope you keep this thing going for as long as you can, as you have a wonderful community here.
Thanks, man. I will try my best to always keep this going, dude. I'll try. Thank you so much, though, Yoshi. Did you see Logitech came out with an Elgato-like keypad and knob? Can you link it to me? I want to see it. I love looking at what Logitech blunders to do. I love it. It's great. It's so funny all the time seeing Logitech stuff. Let me quickly grab our stab stuff. Dude, Logitech is just one of those companies, man. They absolutely kill me. Oh, speaking of companies, I had to remove some vendors from the vendor list today. I'm not going to say names, but it was mostly Australian vendors. God, my hair is terrible today. I'm so sorry, guys. I look like a mess. I had to remove some Australian vendors. They were selling clones. So that's probably a no-no. Was Novel Keys one of them? Oh. Logitech, let's see this. MX Creative Console. Why does this look so cheap? Look at this, looks cheaper than the Stream Deck. Am I wrong on saying that? I already don't like the Stream Deck. Here, let me show you guys. Let me share screen really quick. Look at this. Where's the video? Does this not look so... Can I play this? I'm gonna mute it because I don't want to get banned. What's the point of... Is that supposed to be a rotary dial for Photoshop or something? The video I can't. Yeah. 2 seconds of the actual product. More time spent on the people. Already bored of this terrible video. Is there like a... Can I just click to go see product photos? Ooh, I do not like this texture. No, man. No. That texture on the product is terrible looking. This looks like a really bad 3D print. You know what I mean? Like a really... Like you ran this through the 3D printer. Wait, this is $200? Holy cow. Damn. I await the random Frank P video. He tore Logitech a new one for the last board. I don't even need to make videos on Logitech. I just meme them here on stream. Someone needs to humble Logitech. Are you ordering one? Yeah. I'm running, dude. Oh, I took out only 1 2U. I need to take out 3 more. I have a love-hate relationship with the MX Master Series. This texture has got to go. Like, look how shiny the texture is already. And I have not had this mouse for very long. I mean, it probably will do really well for them. I don't know, man. The product looks super cheap. And it sucks because, like, they'll get away with it. because of maybe marketing and all that stuff. That's the crazy part about all of this. It's just cheap looking products. Hell, I would even argue that I think this feels cheap. And I hate the material that they keep putting on this thing. It's terrible. The texture's a gift. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the MX Master shape. I think it's a good shape, and they've done well with that particular shape. But you know what? I almost want to say, too, that Logitech kind of hit their stride a little while ago. And, bro, they can't get up. They've fallen, and they really can't get up, dude. They're struggling right now. The products they've been putting out are poo. Are all those stabs? Indeed. Oh, yeah, we're complimenting what Fried, right? Hey, you know who can keep pumping out some products in the form of smiles and hugs and love? Is Fried. Love you, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. I'm your #1 fan. #1, dude. I have a shirt to prove it. He had to clarify. Wish someone made a Master Series competitor. I have a... Was it the Razer one that I think is pretty good? Also, is the music too low for you guys? Are you not able to hear the music today? Let me know if I need to turn it up a bit. It's very quiet. Let's turn it up. Just a smidge. There we go. Alright, let's clip some stabs. Keychron copy looks nice. Your #1 fan shirt has a blank at the end, right? What do you mean? That's my #1 Fried. I asked to give yourself the compliment, but I'll accept though. You know, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, Fried. I know I didn't do it on stream today, but I actually did pat myself on the back today. I had to do some like small things, just some small tasks that I've been kind of slacking, not getting done, and I did them all today, for the most part, anyways. I wouldn't buy Keychron stuff if I was you guys. I am a firm believer, and I don't care what anyone says about this. I am a firm believer that customer service is half the battle of selling a product. Having a good product is 50%, and then customer service is the other 50%. If you can't provide customer service, then I probably don't want your product. It's very rare that I'll be like, all right, well, I know I'm not going to get good customer service out of this. And from what I understand and what I've been hearing a lot of lately, is Keychron has been terrible for that. Not so much their products, again, half the battle. I actually think KVD fans support, from what I've heard from people, they've done pretty good. Obviously, everyone's going to have their moments where, you know, a company has to put their foot down, I suppose, or for good, for better or for worse type thing, but I haven't had any issues with KVD fans over the many, many years. Even before doing content, I never had problems with them. Thank you, Fried. Hope your day has been amazing vibes. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. Today's been a decent day. I've just been exhausted. Like, I woke up super tired, and then I didn't really get to drink all my coffee today just because I kind of got really into working almost immediately, so... Honestly, I'll buy a product that is just okay if their product customer service is fantastic. Yeah, and not for nothing. I don't mean to bring it to this, nor am I trying to say, like, go buy their products or whatever, but this is why I care so much about supporting Mode, for example. Obviously, I'm still going to be honest if I don't like their stuff. For example, I didn't really love the loop personally. Like, the style of the loop wasn't really for me. I think maybe that green one changed my mind a little bit. But Mode has excellent support. And I think a lot of people ignore this, but when I'm recommending products to people, I need to recommend them something that if they're going to have a problem, they can feel confident in going back to the company. There are very few companies that can offer that right now, that make keyboards, not so much accessories, right? So that's why, like, when people say, oh, you know, why does Alex always recommend this for beginners? It's because the support is really good. It's not always about what's the hypest keyboard or, you know, the best value keyboard. Value is very different to many different people, and I wish people would understand that more in this hobby sometimes. For example, I'm very transparent. I value customer service. I value different things in keyboard products. I want to be able to be like, hey, I'm having problems with my product right now. Can I get help? Ashkeeps does have pretty good customer service, yeah. OTY, thanks, man. Thank you. Oblasky is amazing, dude. Amazing. Love that guy. Let's put this together. Boom. Looking great today, Alex. Thank you very much, dude. I am going to figure out if I'm going to go tomorrow. Actually, can I ask you guys for advice? So not this weekend, but next weekend, I have to look presentable for something. Would you guys recommend getting my haircut this week and letting it kind of like, you know, do its thing for the next week? Or should I wait till next week? Like, if you guys know you have an event to go to, this week? Oh shit, okay. So I can go back a bit, do it this week, do it now? All right. I like the way you guys think. I might go tomorrow then. Is G2? No. I have to look presentable for something. I have to go to an event. Family stuff. I get my cut like a couple days before, but my hair grows really fast. Mine sort of does, but I feel like not as quick as I pretend it is, you know? Haircuts set in for a couple of days. I'm a firm believer in that too. Cut it on stream. What's up, Schwinn? How you doing, man? I don't know if I'll cut it on stream, but... Cut the day before. If the hairdresser is good, it will look good. That's the thing, guys. For the last, year and a bit, we've been cutting my hair here. So I have actually not gone to a hairdresser in over... I would say in roughly 2 years. About 2 years. This is the last time I went to a hairdresser. Pen pop, give me 1 second. It's been a little while. What can I say, dude? What can I say? One more. Lovely. There's something audacious about showing up somewhere with a fresh haircut. I just want to look presentable. I also feel like last time we cut my hair rather, we tried doing something different because we were like, oh, because obviously I'm not a hairdresser and, you know, it's still kind of new to me. We did something a smidge different, and I'm not going to lie, like, I really think the last haircut I did was probably one of my least favorites that we did for myself. Just because it kind of forces my hair to like go this way, and I don't like that. I like going back. So, should find one of the new barber places. There are so many barbers these days, though, and I don't even know where to start. Also, the prices are crazy too. I have not cut my hair in about 2 years. How does that feel? How are you feeling with that? I really want to do that one day. I really just want to be like, I don't care. I am growing it out. That would be super chill. I always do haircuts on lunch at work. It's funny, the first time I gotta do... Oh, do you kind of just come back to work as a new person? That is funny. If the barber wears leather aprons, don't go there. It will be overpriced. Is that the rule of thumb? Honestly, that's a good rule of thumb, though. I like that. More than 8 years? Damn. Eight years. That is quite some time. I've been going to the same hairdresser since 2008. Followed her as she worked for salons to starting her own. That is really cool, actually. At some point, your GF will be jealous of your hair if you grow it that long. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I used to, dude. It's weird. I used to care so much about that stuff. Now I couldn't care less. Like, I care a little bit, I guess. Maybe I'm lying, but if I get a bad haircut, like I'm not gonna throw a tantrum over it. I'm just gonna go, oh well. Like last time, I think the worst haircut I got was actually the last time I went to the hairdresser because they cut it so short, and all I asked for was a fade. 8 years ago, the haircut is reaching peak level of commitment. I guess my only concern, if you're gonna go like really long, is like, do you trim dead ends, and does that count as cutting your hair? Like, what's the maintenance looking on that? Because I've never gone more than like a few months without a haircut. When I get a bad haircut, I genuinely feel so defeated for a few days. Nah, I get you, dude. I used to feel that way too. I'm cutting my sides myself. My hair length reaches my belt. Hey, yo. Damn, Aaron. I did 5 years without cutting dead ends, and it was not okay. Better to cut dead ends every 6 months. Yeah, that's what I'm like thinking, right? Like, how do you handle that? That I'm not too sure. Just got to make sure you're on top of brushing it and be prepared to have it go everywhere. I haven't trimmed it at all either. Just grow and no touching. I respect that though. You got some maintenance wrapped up, or not wrapped up rather. You got some maintenance dialed in, we should say. I respect that. For a sonnet build, would you rather go with the polycarbonate bottom or crema? Here's the thing. Are you planning on getting a weight if you go with the aluminum bottom? Because if not, go with polycarbonate. If you are, you can go either or. The polycarb bottom's really cool though. I think it sounds really good. 3 months during lockdown, as someone who gets it a cut every 4 weeks, I felt awful and looked terrible. This is one of the longer times we've had it not cut on the stream too. Alrighty. Let's get this out of here. And let's start popping in these guys. I don't know, man. Not trimming split ends looks rad. I mean, I guess if there's maintenance, everyone's a little different too, I guess. I really can't judge without having seen it myself type thing, so. Whew. How was your guys' day today, though? Everyone have a good one? Middle of the week bullshit? It's that Wednesday, man. I've been getting my own hair, been cutting my own hair since 2018. Compared to going to a barber, cutting it myself has low ceilings, but the floor is high. What do you mean by that? Just like you expect less? My arc came in. I'm currently taking it apart to prep for some upcoming stuff. Ooh la la. Bell doink, share please. Working in a cancer hospital, always tiring but worth it. Very much so, man. Thank you for what you do, by the way. That shit must be like draining mentally as well, like on an emotional level. I can only imagine. Can't get a 10 out of 10 haircut, but won't get anything lower than a 7.5. Hey, true. Big true, I guess. Made the first payment for my wedding venue. How does that work, Mochi? So, obviously I have no experience in this, but do you pay in ahead of time for that? And do you pay in like, well, obviously you pay ahead of time, but do you pay in like payments like that? That's interesting. I have no idea how any of that stuff works. Secures your date. That makes sense. So it's kind of like a down payment, or do they consider it something different? I'd like to go to a barber or a beard specific salon to have mine professionally trimmed. That is one of the things I want to get done in my bucket list one day, Grid. When I do eventually want to try for a beard again, but I would like to actually go to someone who specializes in upkeeping that so I can actually understand. Here in Boston, the venue alone is $50K. Hey, listen, if I ever get married, it's gonna be in my backyard, man. All right, it's gonna be in a backyard. Someone who has a big property, hopefully. I'll ask a friend. Or the park. I just secured a photographer for my wedding, and I'm so excited. Dude, I hope that turns out well. Wedding photography seems really, really tough. So I hope it turns out super good, man. Hope you picked well. Is there some part of beard trimming that seems confusing? No, but here's the thing, right, though, Ants? I would like to see how someone who does it all the time does it. You know what I mean? Like, you could do something a million times, and then maybe you're not like someone who specializes in said thing. But then you can kind of watch someone who does it for many people and has picked up little secrets, and you can be like, that's how he, like, maybe he used a specific product, or maybe he used something different. Like, it'd just be interesting to hear. Because when I did try to grow a beard, it was a nightmare. It was dry. I mean, like, I tried oils. I tried so many different things. I did not do a good job. You know what I mean? I tried also. I did that too. But I've still, like, that's why I ended up ultimately giving up. It's because it didn't turn out well. The hospital that treated me, and now I'm part of their team. Oh my God, wait, that's so awesome, Roland. I'm a cancer survivor working for the cancer hospital that treated me, and now I'm part of their team. It's full circle and fulfilling as... Dude, that sounds like such a fulfilling purpose. That is awesome, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, that is truly giving back. That is awesome, dude. Areas like the back of your jaw are super hard to get symmetrical. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My shaving levels are kind of bad. I just kind of run it over with the trimmer. I think it might be more fulfilling than putting a Nixie on a spacebar. Maybe it's just me, Mighty. What's up, Way Too Lucky? Never done beard oils? Dude, listen. The one time I did beard oils, okay? The one time, like when I went heavy in beard oils. Wait, wrong button. Oh my God, please click. I broke out so bad from the oils. And I remember telling myself, never again. I did try eventually, one last time. It was so bad, dude. Never again. That was not for me. Unfortunate. My skin said, fuck you. Don't use beard oil when it's not super growing out. No, I don't use it on this. I had a puffy beard at one point. I had the whole thing going on. I don't have any photos. I don't really take photos of myself. Actually, that's a whole different story. I don't feel like getting into a sad thing right now, but someone who actually, fuck it, I'll talk about it. Can I say something? As someone who always brings the cameras to the events and takes photos of everyone else. The other day I was going through family photos and just photos with friends and going through memories. This sounds sad, but like at one point I realized, yeah, I'm like, fuck, there's no photos of me in any of these. And then it just kind of dawned on me that it feels like I'm not there. Like all those memories, I don't know, it just sort of feels like I'm not present in them, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It felt a little weird. I'll bring my Sony. Keycaps feels like such a hack website. It's terrible. I hate Keycaps. As the photographer, I never have photos myself either, but when I hang with my friends, when I hang with my photo friends, they take great photos of me. I don't really have that around the city, if I'm being real. Like, I don't have, like, photography friends that I go hang out with. Dude, I tried to find a club or something to get into. Like, I really wanted to find people to walk around downtown with me at one point. Not so much now, because I'm not really downtown, but it was so tough to even find that. Join a Facebook group? Man, I'm so skeptical of Facebook groups. You know what I mean? I'm so skeptical of them. Everything seems like a cult on Facebook. I'm also the pictures friend in my friend group, and sometimes I think the same thing, but then I see the actual candid photos my friends take of me, and I'm like, yeah, maybe it's better no one takes photos of me. I can't argue because sometimes I feel the same way. That's pretty funny that you said that. I'm sure it's amazing, bro. I joined a Facebook group for Toronto photographers, but it's mostly just people reposting IG photos. Wow. Facebook just feels all AI nowadays. You know, like dead internet theory? That's what Facebook feels like. Is this keyboard thing not a cult? I mean, not. I don't think we treat it as one. At least not here. All right. So the question now is, which plate do we want to use? Again, I'll leave this hot swap. We'll do hot swap. I'm thinking I do want to use polycarb. I'm assuming this is polycarbonate, or it could be acrylic. Again, I don't really have much info on this. But plastic is all that matters in this case. Pretty positive. Wait. I have a question, because now I'm concerned. I don't even know if we'll be able to build this. Well, I can go find other screws. But yeah, there's no hardware box. Oh, let me just check the actual physical box itself. Oh, there was. Okay, I missed the box completely. Never mind. There's a little box. Oh, cool. They sent the little keycap over, too. I didn't see it because it was underneath stuff. All right. We're good. There's the feet. Cool. Feet are in there, too. We'll put those on later. No. My own fault. They packed it weird, I'm not gonna lie. They sent me a giant box, and then they used other unfilled boxes to pack that box, and they used them as spacers, only to put in this and a hard shell case. A little confusing if you ask me. No hardware box, it must be bad. Throw it out. I can take it off your hands for free. For free. Also, if I don't have enough of these switches, I will... Wait, why did I click this button? Dude, what's going on? I will take some out of another board with Obscuras. I had these switches looped from the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, I stole one or two to put in something else, and I'm not sure I lubed enough now. Probably have to use a plate fork. Let's use this guy here. I want to use the G one. Where is it? Do I have the G one ready? Handy to go? Please. Please. Yeah, it's so many plate forks. There will be more Obscuras very, very soon. If anyone wants more Obscuras, they will eventually... hopefully soon-ish come out. I got like 10 plate forks. I actually love having these on hand. They're inexpensive. Sometimes I collect them from like little packages that come in them too. Posture check. I definitely need one of those. Any word from Mode when the new Obscures will be? Okay, I'm pretty positive the order was placed. As for timeline, I have no clue. I would probably say, I don't know, maybe like 2 months? Maybe sooner? I'm hoping. The big ass plate fork, it's in the other drawer. The plate rake, yeah, I know. That old thing. Dude, honestly, way too lucky. You ask, can I come hit you with a sandal every time you slouch? Bro, I know. Polycarbonate can be done in a bunch of different ways. I'm not sure if this is polycarb. I'm just making the assumption it is. It could also be an acrylic plate, in which case I'm still happy to use it. This is an early prototype, just so everyone understands. This is a prototype unit. It's legitimately a proto. The IC apparently, let me see what they said towards the end. Yeah, so this is a prototype. They're gonna share more information soon on Geekhack, but they're gonna try to aim to start the group buy on October 7th. But for now, this is a proto that they will be taking feedback from, so if we have any feedback, we will give them to it. Let me actually take out this one switch. The other thing on my bucket list would be on Alex's stream. I've only ever had one guest on stream, and that was Gio, because he was staying the night at my place when he was in town for a keyboard meetup. That is it. I was going to say, the plastic plate looks very transparent. Maybe too clear to be polycarb will be interesting. Yeah, I mean, it could be acrylic, could be polycarb. Unsure, to be honest. Could be either or. My feedback right now is kind of looks skibbity sigma. Well, okay, on a real note, my feedback right now is mainly just some aesthetic changes. For example, I personally think the logo on the back and the top, the word rough, I think they should be reworked. If anything, leave the rough one if you really want to include the rough text, and I would just get rid of that logo on the back. The logo on the back makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't get it. It doesn't really... If the intention it's supposed to be something, it's just not coming across. And then the only other small thing I would probably change, so far anyways, is I would like the pattern on the weight to extend to the back side of the board too. So just on the gold part anyways, it'd be cool if it extended over and kind of, you know, splashed over to the back. Really, I think the logo is personally worse. I'm actually not too offended by the rough text. The logo I'm more offended by. But you know what I'm absolutely never offended by? Juan, how you doing, man? Never offended by you. I hope you're having the absolute best day today. All right, and if I could right now, dude, I'd buy you a bubble tea, right? Right now, dude, we go for a bubble tea date right now, me and you. Next time I get to see you, Juan, I'm getting you bubble tea. Or whatever you want. I don't know if you like bubble tea or not. Bubble tea bros. Can I tell you guys a little story? I was doing my mail stuff today, and I was sweating like crazy outside because the humidity is killing me. And I went, you know what sounds really good right now? A cold bubble tea after we finished talking about it the other day. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I went to go perhaps buy myself one. I promptly left because the place in that area that I went to, I've never been to, but I don't think I want to spend $9 in a bubble tea. I think I'm good. So I went home and had water. I just don't know if my heart and soul can justify $9 for a bubble tea. Water? Yeah, have water. There's just some crazy premium bubbles. Yeah, I thought so too. Like, I think the max I'd pay right now is $5 or $6, which also sounds crazy. Thank goodness you don't live in my area. How bad is it? Winners don't drink extra sugary boba. Water is for winners. Hell yeah, dude. It's keyboard time and he keyboarded all over the place. Is that your favorite part? Like this. But you're a keyboard streamer. You're rich, right? Hate to break the news. And I thought 2 USD for a boba is too expensive. Huh? I miss bubble tea. Moved to a smaller city from Vancouver for work. No good bubble tea places. I'm really glad we don't get it anymore. Like there's no places around us right now that have it at all, and I'm just so glad we don't get it. It was so expensive, and I always like it'd be like a little treat you get now and then, but oh man, this is just top milk farhan. For a smoothie, dude, this stuff's getting out of hand. I'm not gonna lie, I did treat myself to lunch today because, well, not that I wanted to buy lunch, but I was going crazy back and forth. Like I was outside most of the day today. Most of the afternoon, I should say. I did use some of my McDonald's points today, and I redeemed a double burger today. I treated myself. Although it made me feel like shit, and I don't think I'm going to do that ever again. Some places here start at $9 for boba with no add-ons. Does that come with the tapioca? How are you in Toronto, not at bubble tea places? I'm not in the core of the city anymore, idiom. I left. Kind of glad I did, to be honest. Toronto's getting a little too crazy. Everything feels weird. Don't make me order something. I have plans to make pasta later. Dude, don't order a bubble tea. Don't waste your money. Don't do it, dude. These are Obscuras. The collaboration Obscuras I did. So they have everything's basically the same except it's a different spring. This spring here is a bit lighter. In my opinion, it's kind of nicer than the regular Obscuras, but I'm biased. Oh my god. I love when you guys say, that's like $3 USD. It makes me feel so good about myself, dude. Order a shirt from Alexotos.com. Avo. Damn. Bro, haven't you built like 6 boards with Obscuras now? Haven't they built more? Wait, what do you mean, Arsene? Do you mean like in the last week? I feel like I haven't used Mode Obscuras in a while. I feel like it's been a little smidge of a little while here. More Obscuras. Will Luminkey be sending you an LX60? I don't know. I need to really just give him like a am I getting one or nah type question, because so far I haven't really been getting a response. Yeah, these are more my preference in springs fees. I felt the regular Obscuras had too heavy of a spring and it didn't make the Switch feel good. You know? You get a free boba? I bought 10 for 1 free. Oh, you mean the redemption of points? Yeah, that's always a good feeling too, huh? Have you seen the Neo 75 IC? It looks gorgeous. Yes, we will be covering that keyboard. That's a for sure. Well, that's it. I hope everything gets sent to me and doesn't get lost in the mail type business. All right. The Cream Plus stems sounded better in the Alex Obscura housings than the normal ones for some reason. I am a firm believer that the way coloring happens to the Switch, I don't know, I'm a firm believer that different colors of even the same materials could also have a potential to sound different. Like perhaps the material got altered because of a different dye. So perhaps that's the thing. It's an additive? Yeah. That's why Noctua took so long to make black fans? Yeah. I don't know. I have to admit, for whatever reason, like the regular Obscura sound great. I don't want to be biased, and this is going to come off as bias. But when I got these as samples, I was like, why do these sound so much better? And I noted it to being maybe the spring, but there's always been a little piece of me being like, maybe it's the color of the plastic. Maybe this is just the color. Maybe this color hits. The Otis Edition are better. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Disco. Dude, is anyone else like struggling with humidity today? It's like 70% right now, and it shouldn't be 70. It's like gloomy outside. They sound and feel better? Thank you. I really think that we did a good job with those ones there. Toronto feels nasty. It's gross today. I want actual fall weather. I feel like I'm being ripped off. Screw all the way. It's definitely because the orange. You're a trendsetter. Yeah, I've noticed orange is a popular color now in the hobby. We've done our due diligence, I guess. We've done our job. Okay, I do want to see if this is two separate pieces for the inside of this weight here. Oh my god. So let me just see what this looks like on the inside if you guys don't mind. Are these all countersunk? They are. You having a storm? I hope you stay safe. Okay, so this is two separate pieces. This is no small weight either. It's not like just a little panel. I can appreciate that. So it looks like we'll have some varying densities here. We'll have the aluminum, or varying materials rather, I should say. Then we have part of that brass weight on the bottom. Still a very heavy piece. And we have this guy too. I do like this. I think this kind of adds a little bit of neatness to the visual aesthetic of the keyboard too. It does look like they're using a universal daughter board too, which is fantastic. Love to see it. That's a really good thing to have. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this board. I feel like this is going to sound really good because it's kind of, again, it's kind of your classic take on something. It's not something that's brand new. I think this is just more, hey, we gave you thin side bezels, a very classic look, and we added some fun machining to the bottom. Is brass lighter toned than copper? I mean, it's a different color. Copper is more of a red-brown, and brass is more of a yellow-brown, sorta. Like, yellow-leaning brown type thing. Oh, sound-wise. I'm so sorry. Burn, I thought you meant color-wise, like color tone. I am very sorry for that. I don't actually personally think there's a huge difference in sound between the two. Some people say they like copper better in terms of sound profile, but I don't know. I'm a little bit, Oh, you want to know why this looks weird with this particular camera? Polarizing filter, that's why. The polarizing filter makes rainbow things on clear acrylic or polycarb. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a big sound difference.
Well, I am partially colorblind, so that was helpful.
Thanks, Burn. Appreciate the bits, dude. Also, no mounting points under the spacebar. I am very thankful they did that. They did their due diligence. Thank you very much, new one. Sometimes we get those keyboards in that are like, we specialize in this one thing, and then they do it all backwards. The difference in sound is no bigger than the difference between solder and hot swap. Yeah, it might be marginal at best. Don't tell Alex. I can read. The same thing happened with the ghost color Bauer light. Yeah. It's a cool little effect. It looks like an unbox for an engagement ring. That's because I plan to pop the question to you guys today. You can? Oh, man. Love you guys, man. I'm so grateful to have you guys here watching streams and whatnot. Very, very grateful. The answer is yes from all of us. Oh, Alex, you shouldn't have. Oh, man. Don't make me emotional, bro. Now we can get rid of Adam. Damn. do wish these were magnetic screws, but I feel like people are straying far away from magnetic screws for some weird reason. They don't speak for me. I'm happily married. I'm catching strays. I need to see the ring first. I don't think I got one. Zany!
So, on behalf of everyone, when is the honeymoon, darling?
You know, I think the better question would be where. You know what I mean, Zany? If I were to go on a honeymoon, you guys got this in my head now from the other day. I really want to go to Iceland. I was looking at prices, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to save up. You guys really got it in my head from the other day. My honeymoon in Japan after my wedding in Maui. Ooh, very nice, Mochi. Santorini, Lake Como, anywhere in Switzerland. I would. I feel like going to Lake Como would be a very selfish thing to do for myself, because I would only go. Yeah, it's beautiful, but also that's where Anakin and Padme, you know, like that's where they. That's where the cringiest line of Star Wars Episode 2 happened. So, it'd be very selfish of me to want to go to that. Iceland's amazing. Go either in the fall or spring if you want to save money. Oh, really? Is that, like, I guess, lower touristy type things going on there? Which line? I don't know about this. Sand. I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. That one. I think there's one extra thing supposed to be in there, but I did it wrong. The best line of Star Wars. That's the line. Has more sheep than people. You know what? I'm down for that still. Why did that line need to be in that movie? Because he needed to show how much... He needed to tell Padme how much he hated sand. What's that Zenith look-alike in the background? It's the Quantum. I don't think it looks like the Zenith. I actually have a Zenith I need to build still. It's beautiful. Even the flight there is beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna see if I can like swing a vacation or something for next year. Not for very long. I think if I'm gonna go somewhere, it might only be 2 weeks. I don't think I can really avoid work and doing stuff for more than that. Plus, I don't even know if I have the funds to fund myself for more than 2 weeks to go somewhere. But yeah, maybe next year. We'll see. Just tell us you will miss us. Yeah, I will miss you guys. If you go rent a car and get the insurance, the wind can be rough and legit. Oh, I don't know if I'll go to Iceland next year. That's a very much later on in the future type deal. Are these different or they're all the same? They're all the same, it looks like. Why is this? Oh, it goes this way. My bad. I would like to go to Germany. That actually could happen for different reasons, though. For example, KeyCon. Alright, what do you guys think so far? Overall, pretty standard build experience. Nothing too crazy. God, this is definitely heavy. I like the pattern on the back. It feels very high quality. Damn, I have a really good feeling this is going to sound really fucking good. We'll see. I'm still not 100% on the logos. You know, just for the sake of talking, I think both for me are just not hidden. Both the rough and the one on the bottom. The PCB is fantastic so far. Like, I don't know why I'm gushing about this, but having a standard PCB with these large cutouts around the spacebar is quite nice. I thought these were a bit larger than they were, but I mean, these still have some space around these stabs, which works for me. I think that's important for me. But the lack of plate near the space bar, I think, is fantastic. I think that should be more standard, by the way. More people should do that, and I've been asking for that for a long time. It's too boxy. I think that's part of that classic, very simple design that people may find intriguing. You know what I mean? It's just very simplistic. I'm tired of plates that push on the stab housings. Same here. That's why I can really gush about this, because, like, look, the whole plate, you can kind of see from the reflection here, is so far away from the stab. You know? So, you snagged a copper Encore? Hell yeah, dude. How many were released today? Was it like a few? Now we gotta decide on keycaps. What do we want to use? Let me see. I kind of want to use a GMK keycaps. Do I want to use? Sumi, maybe? Do I want to use Sumi? Deep field? I don't know if I want to put deep field on it. I'm down to put Sumi on it. Yeah, I don't like the front text either. I'm gonna mention that to them. I think it's a little tacky. It kind of, you know, like they went for this classic vibe and they just went for something that's just not very classic. Well, I mean, we could use... Sumi is my top choice right now. And then past that, I'm just trying to see what else I could possibly stick on. I don't have a crap ton available at the moment, but... Sumi's my top choice. Is Sumi good? You guys want to use Boneyard? Lux actually... Someone mentioned Lux, and maybe Lux is a really good choice. You know what? I think Lux is a fantastic choice because of the gold accents. So you know what? Maybe we go with Lux. That's a good point to make. Now to find where I put Lux in here. I don't know if Boneyard would look good on this because of the gold accent on it. You know what I mean? I really don't know. Alright, let's put some stuff away here. I really want to know the pricing of this, though. I think this will kind of really put a lot of things in perspective for me on how much I like this board, or maybe not. But the pricing, I would like to know as soon as possible, so I'm going to message them. I don't know if they have it set up yet, like if they're ready to go with pricing or not, but it would be nice if we can get that sooner rather than later for this. Mudbeam? I don't have Mudbeam. Mudbeam's a really nice set though, dude. That is one of the sets that I probably should figure out and get for myself. I really like Mudbeam. Is there much of a difference between plates that have large cutouts under the spacebar compared to plates with no acoustic cutouts? Here's the thing, right? I will be the first to kind of press X the doubt when it comes to cutouts on plates that provide any sort of acoustic benefit. I think if it does, it's so marginal. I think it's more the material you use and the PCB. Like even the skeleton plates, like they're fine. Like they you know, they do their job. But again, like I really feel like the bigger difference is gonna be your PCB. Because you know what? A lot of us build plateless anyways. And I think the less material you may use, if you really want the best answer I can possibly give, is Well, the less material might give you more of a bassy sound signature. You know, they had it coming when they named this board Rough. I bet no one made that joke. No one yet. You're the first. You know what? I'll give it to you. Mudbeam available on Desk Hero? Oh, I know it is. I really should just get it. I just haven't because it's kind of expensive. It's kind of pricey. The rough part feels a bit tacky. If it were more of like a gold rectangle accent, similar to what Keynote or Haven did, I think it'll feel nicer. Yeah, I mean, dude, I am in total agreement. There might be a small part of me afterwards. It's like, all right, maybe it's growing on me, but I think, you know.
Rough just like your mother likes it, Trebek.
We're doing your mom jokes? That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. Your mom jokes? Also, thank you so much for the bits. By the way, guys, if we don't hit the sub goal today, we'll just carry it on to the next day like we always do. Why did Alex say that like he had Exodia in his pocket? Did I ever collect all of Exodia? I don't know if I have. You've never heard Sean Connery on Jeopardy? Can't say that I have, to be honest.
So nice.
Destin, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it, man. Hanson, thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s, dude. Thank you, bro. I really, really appreciate it. And Rufus, thank you so much for the bits. Hanson, how are you doing today? How's everyone just hanging out, enjoying life? Are we really going to start your mom jokes? Oh my god, dude. You know who appreciates a good your mom joke? Marcia loves doing those. She went through a little bit of a phase of memory. If memory like serves myself well here, she went through a bit of a phase with that recently, I feel. Your dad. Good call on Lux. This is a great looking set for this. Good call. Snagdy Black and Walnut Encore. Dude. Okay, the Black and Walnut is really nice. That might be one of, I think that's my second favorite color of all the Encores. Oh, honey, thank you so much for 2 tier 1s. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've been watching you nonstop on YouTube for the past month. So happy to finally catch you live. And on my birthday, can we get some happy birthdays for KU Regalia in chat, please? Happy birthday, man. I hope things have been going well for you today. And thank you so much for the kind words and just watching the stuff on YouTube and being here. We're all happy to have you. Happy birthday, dude. What set is this?
So nice.
Haven't stopped by for a live stream for a while, but I've been loving your channel for when I didn't catch the stream. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, Only Chance. Thank you, dude. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, everyone. Anytime, man. Birthdays are important. Well, I mean, I don't personally love celebrating it, but I'm not gonna lie, when someone says happy birthday to me, you know, it does make me smile. So I get it, dude. I'm here for a nice little happy birthday every now and then, you know? It's probably the wrong profile, but we'll just let it happen for now. 7. Have you heard the new birthday song? Why do I think this is some TikTok stuff right now? Why do I feel like I'm being set up? I don't want to know the new birthday song. I don't wanna.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. To Cure Regalia, happy birthday to you. Wow, wow.
The wows at the end really make that song pop. I'm not gonna lie, Zany. They make the song pop, dude. Wow, wow. That sounded sinister at the end. Happy birthday to you. Wow, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, the wows are amazing. I always get thrown off by seeing 2 tabs. To this day, it still throws me for a loop. Oh, wow, wow. The wows always sound sarcastic. Dude, it just sounds like, you know when like a little kid tells you like a stupid story and you have nothing else to say but like, wow, cool. Like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like, and then I picked up... It's like, wow, okay. Why are there 2 tabs? I think it's for 40s load or something. Memory serves. I don't remember now. Delete the number 9. I like the arrow cluster being yellow. It looks cool. Although I don't think there's an F13 with this particular kit. So I might have to just pick something else to go there. No, there's no F13. Maybe we'll just put this artisan. Yeah, that's a good call, Zany. And then I need to find the last thing that goes up there, but... Farhan's like, hey man, that's the wrong choice, but you do you. Last end. Oh my god, how did this get... How do I take this apart? Would you be willing to let go of your boneyard set? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. Never. Oh, this looks kind of nice. Do I not have anything to... Am I missing a keycap? I feel like I'm missing something that goes up there. Oh well, I'll just put... Where's print though? Do you guys see print? I don't see it. I knew someone was going to say it's right there. Thank God Adam isn't here, so it sent me into a fury of rage. Fuck it, we're just putting this. This board is sick. I'm hoping it sounds really good. Budget. It does look good like this though, no? The board genuinely looks pretty nice. The black and GMK Lux. What do you guys think? It looks awesome. Here's the back again if you guys wanted to see it. Again, I don't know at all what this is supposed to be. I like everything else about this board. I just don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a badly drawn screw. But I have no idea. It looks like a drill bit. Yeah, the machining on the back is really nice. They obviously like really cared about it because it looks beautiful. I wish they extended it just at least on the gold part on the top, because this part doesn't have any. I don't mind this being squared off. and this being rounded, I think it's kind of cool, actually. Maybe it would have been more cohesive if they just did one. But other than that, it's a pretty no-frills design. It does have some press-in feet. And then it does have very slim side bezels. Also, the word rough here is a bit tacky. But other than that, it seems pretty good. I do want to see about front height, but let me go find my tape measure. My go-to stab is cherry clip-ins. Let me go find my little tape measuring device, because I don't know exactly where I put it. I do want to see what the front height is on this board. I'm very, very curious. But I don't know if I have my tape measure with me here. I wonder if I moved it upstairs or something when I was measuring things. I might actually... Maybe I'll have to go find it afterwards. Because it's not here right now. Probably upstairs. Okay, I'll wait to do that. We'll wait for later. I mean, no, in my opinion, I don't think there's a big difference sound-wise, but I don't know pricing of the board yet. The information I got was they're going to be publishing more information soon. That is what I was told. So in terms of like final notes, I don't have much to relay, unfortunately. So this is top mount with a either polycarbonate or acrylic plate. Okay. I mean, I would say it's not really a rough start, only because they probably just don't know yet, so... So this is Obscura's top mount, polycarb or acrylic plate, I don't know. I mean, it does sound good. Oh, I don't have it plugged in. I mean, do you guys want me to plug it in? Actually, it loads up. I didn't even see if this is VO compatible. They said it would be, though. Or at least vial, they said. Yeah, it's working. I think it sounds good. If you go with the aluminum top, it's probably going to sound more, you know, the traditional top mount. I like doing my top mounts like this. Some modifiers. Arrows are okay. Oop. Okay, I might have to unplug it for this. You know, you're right. It does have like a very bassy undertone. Like, listen to the alphas. Yeah, there's like a very deep undertone to this board. Side view? There's not really a whole lot going on with this side view. It is, I mean, someone said tofu, and you know what? Yeah, it's like a tofu side profile. It is comfy to type on though. Like this plastic plate is a little bit more forgiving for the top mount. I really don't know where I put my tape measure here, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use a big ass tape measure that is in inches, and then we can convert. I don't know how to use this in fucking inches. I never used this in inches. Where's my fucking centimeters? One moment. Where is it? Where is it? Spacebar sounds nice. No, I honestly, I really do think the keyboard sounds good. I just wish we had more information about some of the other things about this board. I think that would have been very helpful for today's stream. Bummer that we don't know, but you know what? Board sounds good. I hope this comes in at a good price point. If so, this is a very solid. One sec. I got it. It's right here. It was in my shipping drawer. Alright. Front height is, we're going to just start at the 3 because my numbers are worn out. 18 mil? About 18 millimeters. Yeah, about 18. Very nice. 7-degree typing angle, 18 mil front height. I think this sounds great. So here's the thing, right? This could potentially be a very, very sweet pickup if they get the price right on this. And the reason I say if, like, I'm all for companies and people and designers pricing whatever they want at whatever they want. Like, I don't personally, like, I get it. You can value your time and your effort into putting in things or to do things at whatever price you feel like you deserve. It doesn't mean people are going to buy it, but if you want to value yourself that way, do you. However, considering the market and considering that you can get some crazy good keyboards for these days under $200, I think if you want to go the more premium route, which is this, I'd consider the more premium route. I think at most, the most I feel like this should go for is $360. Under 400 for sure. Obviously, the lower they can do, the better here. But if they can get it to be like that 350 to 360 range, there's a lot of brass, and I can't imagine. See, this is where I'm a little conflicted. Because this machining over here, like, I would love for them to continue the machining, but and I think anything over 350 is pushing it, but it's dope. Yeah, the most. Remember, I did use keyword. The most I think they should charge is 350. But if they really want to kill it with this, yeah, the 280 to 290 mark would be perfect for this, in my opinion. If they can get it to be sub $300, yeah, I agree with you, Saker. The consistency of design here makes no sense. Again, like, while I really like the squared off corners on the back, it doesn't really make sense with the consistency of, like, you know, at least it's not cohesive with this piece of the design here. It kind of changes the moment you flip the board over. I'm talking USD. 300 Canadian would be a steal. Even some of the finishing on the brass on the back, again, I know this is a prototype, but it doesn't seem like it's that crazy. Yeah, and they should also, in my opinion, bring this pattern at least over on the gold. Because I get it, this is just on the bottom plate. It's hard to see, but it doesn't actually continue past the bottom plate. So the gold would make a lot of sense to have that continued to go over. Without logos, 300. 299. I would be pleasantly surprised at sub 300. Decent chunk of brass. Yeah, there's a lot of weight in here. A lot of material in here too, guys. Machining seems very simplistic though. So if this happens to be like over $450 or $400, I think that's just too much. There's just not a lot of complex machining that's going on in here. So, weight, let's see. Let's see what the weight ended up being. Like I said, the most I would probably say 350 is the most I would consider to be fair for this, considering things. But if they go higher, that might be one to call on personal preference. All right, let's see what this weighs now that it's fully built. Let's see if it says if it's going to be 2.9 kilos. I mean, yeah, it's 3.06. So it looks like their estimates of things were pretty spot on for the most part. Oh, jeez, something fell over there. Scared the shit out of me. Change the font on the rough text or just get rid of that and it's a winner depending on the price. Yeah, Gravity. No, it was the box. It's a Tim's Ghost. I mean, yeah. 3067, no, 3.06. Rough logo instead of text in the front. Listen, I'm going to be honest, I still think this is personal preference for the rough logo. And it's weird because I know a lot of you guys are saying you don't like it, and I'm going to be honest, like, I could live without it. But I actually think the thing on the bottom, I know you don't see the bottom, and I get it. I think this is worse. I don't understand this at all. Like, I don't even understand what this is. So, for me, just get rid of this. But at its core, again, this is a very, very simple shell. If you take away the fancy machining marks on the bottom, it is a very, very simple shell. In fact, I would say this is probably done in order to have the least amount of machining time possible. Because when you look at it, there is no little extras being presented here. You know, there's no corners, there's no like hard to machine things. It is very easy. That's why I'm saying this should not go above 350. I don't know how much this would cost to do. I'm not too familiar with how much this machining stuff here, the pattern costs. But 350 is the max, I'd say. Nice. Sounds nice though. Not on the. I don't like it with no desk pad though. Has to be desk pad. Yeah, if they do right by us pricing wise, this might be a fun little pickup. I hope they do right by us pricing wise. I really do, guys. When's the Novel Keys plus Key Cult stream coming? Let me ask Mike when we want to do that. I would like to have Mike on or something like that. That'd be fun to have him chilling in chat. I don't know. I'm just making guesses. Like I said, I think the most I would want to see this sick Vic is 350. I don't know how much it's actually going to be though. Yeah, we can try a Nixie. Let me go get one. Do I have one in here? I don't. I like the Spooder better. All personal preference. This guy. I prefer the Dell keyboard. I get you. Alright, let's see what the Nixie sounds like this. Ooh. Ooh, the Nixie sounds better than the Obscura for a spacebar here. I need to tune the spacebar a bit better on the left side, but this kind of does hit. Really, I liked the spacebar before too. Like I had no quarrels with the spacebar before. Hold on one sec, guys. I want to see one more thing here. I'd be curious to see what this sounds like with a vintage cherry as well. The extra scratch.
So nice.
Back like I never left.
Thank you,
That
Flo.
board sounding clean.
Thanks, dude. I don't know. I kind of like the vintage in this better. Okay. I have to give it to the rough TKL. It sounds phenomenal. I really like the way this sounds. I think the more I type on it, the more I like it. I think I'm going to leave this Nixie inside, though. I don't know if it makes sense to have the vintage switch in there. Damn. Let's just lube this up a smidge more here. Little pointer too, guys. If you guys are doing stabs for the first time and you you put in a little bit of lube, try to work it in a little bit. It does take unfortunately, it does take a little while to settle in a little bit. So if they can get their 75 to sound like this, damn. Damn, this sounds real good, dude. All right. I'm sold on the sound, not sold on some of the logos and stuff on this board. I'm still interested to see the price point of it. Feels really good. Good front height. Very simple design. Very classic design. They seem to put some more focus in putting that machining on the bottom. I have no quarrels with that. They did an excellent job with the board overall. But I think this is going to appeal to someone who really wants something just simple. Like no frills. Nothing that's visually seen while typing on the board. Very, very simplistic keyboard, but in a good way. I think sometimes people will misconstrue that into a bad way, in a good way. So good for them. I think they've done well here. Pricing's gonna mean a lot though. The next few days with pricing's gonna be a huge one. All right though, guys, that's pretty much the stream today. I'm gonna get off a little early today just because, well, I say early, but we've done our normal 2 hours. I'm not going to do anything extra today, only because I would like to clean a little bit, and I'm going to hit the hay early, just because I'm tired. It's nice, but I don't get the point of new keyboards that aren't trying to revolutionize the keyboard as we know them. Actually, I want to answer that first. I think it's important that people do stuff like this still, because as of right now, I mean, they have some little things that are different, but there's not... I mean, like, to get something readily available or just, like, to have something, it's just, you can't really find anything. Like, if I wanted a very, very classy, bulky kind of, not bulky rather, but a TKL that looks just like this, I don't think I could get one in this kind of format. Maybe the KBD-8X Mark III. Maybe, but that's even a smidge different, I'd say. But I think it's fine that people put out these type of products. It doesn't have to be revolutionary, Yeah, I also agree with what Mason said. Without spending a ton, yes, and usually not in stock. Yeah. I'm hoping I get to do the Rose 75. It'll be really cool. I think the Rose 75 seems like the stronger product, if I'm being real with you guys. I don't know why they switched to this one here first to be their primary first product, but... I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Rectangle is rectangle. Small difference can add a lot. Yep, I agree with that too. But, I mean, I don't hate it. If this was just another, 75 done with the typical fashion, like, I get it. But at least this has, a bigger weight inside of it. Has some of that extra oomph, the weight there that's giving it some sound, All right, let's go find someone to raid. Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We've seen that many times in this hobby, where something just works and then we go against the grain and then it all something just works and then poo-poo afterwards. All right, let's go raid. Let's go raid Garby. Garby's building a PC build. Oh, I'm gonna switch back to this keyboard because I can't copy paste with this one here at the moment. Thanks for the hangout as always. Thank you guys for being here. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, but maybe we'll pop on. Maybe tomorrow will be a random stream. I need to prep some switches for the key cult still. But we have a long week ahead of us, so thanks for being here, everyone. I love you guys. I'll see you guys very soon. We'll have some more giveaways. And we'll have a really good... Not really good, but we'll have like a very interesting giveaway for the end of September that I think you guys will like too. All right, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye. And peace out, everybody.